Here's my video for project one, the process queue shell. So first I'll start off by running the test for the project. Okay, so as you can see, those all passed successfully, which was great. I guess now I'll start by running it manually. So to start off, I'll just do with the FIFO policy, which is the default with just one core. So I'll start off with that. And so right now, status, there's nothing in there. I can do help. And so if I add bin worksim 10, actually, I'll just do 5. So status right now, it's in the running queue. So there's an arrival and a start time. And then in a couple seconds, it's in the finished queue. And you can see there's a turnaround and response time for this, this example I just did. So there's an arrival, start, and end, and that worked for that process. So if I added a few, I could do 10, add bin worksim 5. So if I did status, you can see there's one in the running, one in the waiting, and one that's still finished. So those are currently running. Give it a few more seconds. Now there's 2 in the finished, and there's 1 more running. All right, so those are all done. So now I'll work with the, I'll do the round robin policy. So I'll just do it with 2 cores to do both those at the same time. So same thing, if I did add bin worksim 5, add bin worksim 10. They're all, one is in the running, one's in the waiting, and one is already finished. So now 2 have finished. All right, so now they're all finished. So yeah, that's just how the project works with manual input. And as far as issues that I experienced with the program, I didn't really see any issues except for I tried adding a lot of different processes, still worked correctly. Didn't have any issues. It just took a while, but passed all the tests, worked correctly. The only thing that it's not really an issue, it's just kind of like a minor error, is up here. It's like not, it starts off as not a number, which isn't really ideal from a user perspective, but it still works. And as far as what I learned for this project, I just learned a lot about like how there's like different queues that work for the scheduler, which I never really thought about, and how the queues are made up of like individual processes, about how they all like fit together like a linked list, which I thought was pretty cool to see how something I learned in data structures was used under the hood of an operating system. And I also just learned how the scheduler works above the queues and processes and just manages all of them. Talks about like which one goes next, which one to take out of one queue, put in another, which one to put in finished. And it was just really interesting to see how the scheduler just kind of managed all that efficiently and effectively. So that's it for my video.